Okay, pen and paper. I see it. Yeah, she's here. Let the sister talk, pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Let's hop on with pen and paper. What's up, pen and paper? Oh, pen and paper's been trolling a lot. What's up, pen and paper? Let's hear.
Yeah, I don't waste my time with people who steal from the Black community. I just want to know why the room is catering to this guy when he has stolen money from Black people, and I also want to know why he is derailing a reparations march, all because he couldn't turn in a permit the right way. So one, I don't know no grown ass man who still uses a Yahoo email account as a business account, and I definitely don't know a grown ass adult male who would use KFlex number 4 for life. Like, that's some MySpace shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's already like, he's already like debunked his own self. Like, I don't even know why anyone's taking him seriously. And number 2, right? So we know he's a demagogue, right? We know he co-ops already existing movements and leeches onto them. And then he'll sit there and tell y'all, and y'all are asking him, how are y'all going to get reparations when he himself is not a reparations expert? Y'all, and then he's trolling y'all and telling y'all not to troll him back. So if he can dish it out, y'all can give it right back to him. Y'all do not have to baby this guy. He is no one. This is why we need to have a standard in the Black community, period. When anyone comes into the Black community and grifts, you get rid of that motherfucker. You shut him out and you choke him out. There's no way he should be given like any kind of mic or any way to explain or any way to rebrand so he can get more followers, because that's the only reason why he's here. He's here so he can get content for his YouTube and so he can convince his people that he's still the same person who can drag Africans. Don't give him that chance. And everyone's questioning him now. Everyone's like, man, if he's this guy who should know how to handle business, how come he can't send an email? All you got to do is hit reply. He couldn't even do that right. And not only that, if you look at the dates of the email, they're literally a month apart. If he really wanted to do this rally like he said he did, he would have followed proper protocol and get that shit done. The sad part is, right, is he kept saying how he had other people working for him. You mean all y'all motherfuckers can send an email correctly to get a rally done? And then not only that, once a brother who had good intentions to get it done gets it done, instead of having his people be like, all right, y'all, my dumb ass don't know how to spell, so I fucked up. I also don't know how to get a good email. I decided to use my MySpace email, so they didn't take me seriously, right? I also don't know how to write an email, because if you look at the format of the email, I am Tariq Nasheed is not how anyone with any common sense writes an email, but we'll let that slide, right? Because not everyone is on that level, but like he demonstrates every day, right? So the thing is once that happens, right, he should have told Rashad, you know, brother, you did what I couldn't. I got you. We're going to go ahead and follow your lead. No, instead, he sows seeds of doubt, right? He starts talking about, well, you know, family, the FBI's is why I couldn't send an email. And it's like, no, it wasn't. It was because your dumb ass didn't know how to send it correctly. And if you would have done it in a timely manner, you would have gotten a permit like he demonstrated. Because what ended up happening is he posted these emails, right? And when people pointed out, like, bro, you didn't even send it to the right place, he deleted them. He deleted them. So if you look at his post now, he deleted them because he knew he fucked up. And instead of getting on mic and be, you know, someone of integrity and be like, you know what, y'all, I'm dyslexic. I fucked up. No, instead he's like, he's downing another Black American. So when he tells y'all like, oh, these Africans for us, look at his behavior. Who has been the #1 obstructionist to reparations? There is no point in time, if you look at the history of reparations, which started off as a Pan-African movement, and if y'all know who Queen Mother Moore is, y'all will understand how we got here today. There is no point in time in which we tied immigration to reparations. It never happened. It wasn't until these grifters came along, sponsored by the far right, who then co-opted the movement. Why? To sow division in the Black community. Why? So that he can get people who used to be on the fence about reparations. Now you have people not even wanting reparations anymore. You got people questioning reparations. You got people fighting about reparations. You got people scheduling fights on the fucking streets in LA. Instead of scheduling time to meet up and strategize about what reparations look like. You got people downing HR 40, the only study that's up for federal. That's like y'all think for reparations, right? He's not helping that. Instead, he's doing exactly what Breitbart, Sinclair, and P-Fair pays him to do, and that's act as a grifter and a divisive person within the community. You do not baby someone like that. You treat them as dangerous as they are. You see how he can't be held accountable, not any which way? You ask him a real question, he brings up a fly swatter. What kind of weird shit is that? And then when y'all clown him back, what does he do? He cries and he flees. Let him flee because he can't handle his shit. Right. The reason why he targets certain people, he latches on to the red pill movement, right? He finds lonely people who are looking for an identity, and he tells them, "I'll give you an identity, I'll help you," and he creates a cult, and that cult's not allowed to question him.
No, listen to me. Let the sister cook, okay? This is a trial. Tariq Nasheed on trial, okay? It's time to he ran away.
Well, I'm just going to finish real quick. The thing is he came on here to get content. He's being shut out left and right from his circles. His people are questioning him. So what he's doing, he's trying to find easy targets. And that's not to be disrespectful to anyone in the room. I'm just trying to give you all the real. What he's doing now is he needs to rebrand and he needs to fill his base because he's lost his following. Don't give him the chance to do that. Fifi, I was listening to that, sister. That's exactly how you treat him. He is a joke. You treat him as a joke. He is corny. This is a corny dude who used to be on MTV giving makeovers to white boys as a fake ass pimp. As a fake ass pimp, co-opting other people's fucking personas and identities and shit. You run that motherfucker down each and every time. Do not give him any validity. You're up here asking him reparations questions. He's not on a task force. So why are you asking him? That's all I gotta say, y'all.
Go with him.
Okay, let me ask the pen and paper question. You understand how influential he is, and he basically telling these people what to do.
Okay.
So I'm telling him accountability.
Can I address that, Kabash, real quick?
Stop. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so influence, right, is what the people give you. If the people give you that power, you can take it right back. His power is taken. So what happens is when you censor him in these conversations, you're giving him a chance to take that power that was already that he's losing right now. You're helping him, and I'm not accusing you. I'm just telling you, like, this is the result. Is that when you say Mr. Tariq, sir, and give validity to his false ass arguments, that's why he keeps coming back. Think about it. Like, he wasn't here before, so why is he here now when he's weak? He's weak and he needs a following. So the thing is, he doesn't have influence because now people are waking up, they're asking him real questions. And so if you're going to, whenever
if this crazy FBA people start attacking Africans, he will be responsible for it because he's fueling the fire. That's what he's doing, and he's spreading this xenophobia, and that's what I want him on the record.
So if you listen to any time I talk to Tariq, I always hold him accountable for being anti-African and hold FBA and other hate groups for being anti-African. If y'all have been in spaces with me, I've also produced receipts on how they're actually backed by a far-right think tank. So that's not something you have to explain to me. I know that very clearly, but I also know too is that when you deal with demagogues, there's a certain way you deal with them. When you deal with grifters, there's a certain way you deal with them. You don't address them as though they're real and serious. You embarrass them. You put your foot on their neck and you choke them. You hold them accountable for the hurt they've done to black people.
The hookah lounge.
You're embarrassing yourself by lying.
Tariq said that he got offered money by white supremacists to shit on black people. Did you not?
Yep.
Did you not say that white people offered you money to shit on black people?
That's a good point, North. He actually had a live. North is not lying. Tariq actually had a live where he said that, yo, family, I'm gonna tell you right now is that white supremacists that came at me and they offered me money, family. I didn't take it in the way you know I take it is when I start shitting on Africans. He literally told it years ago that if he starts shitting on black people and causing that division, that he posted. He also made a post to say that the strategists, the NSA strategists, that they said that they had a strategy to divide Africans and black Americans. Now fast forward to 2022, and what is this agent doing? Dividing Africans and black people. And not only that, but he has muddied the waters to reparations. If you look at CNN, Don Lemon, and this cracker was on there, she used a talking point that Tariq Nasheed started pushing just a couple years ago, right? When Don Lemon asked her about reparations, her response was that why should we pay reparations when Africans sold other Africans into slavery? Understand how important that is, because this was already debunked from Pan-Africans who are fighting for reparations decades ago. Like, we had killed that argument. Queen Mother Moore, W.E. Du Bois, Paul Robeson.
Okay, let's have a constructive conversation, right? Because I have 5 people are talking at once, and that's not productive, right? So if let me see some hands. Let me see some hands.
Yeah, but I was making a point.
Yeah, just the lying.
Like, are y'all mad because my foot is on Tariq's neck? So y'all have to decide to choose a side.
You're lying and whining, and he can't do nothing about it.
And he always says whining, right? Because he can't produce facts. Like, he also said that Harriet Tubman is not considered FBA because she decided to be free from slavery. Understand, this dude is nothing but a liar. He has no validity. This dude don't even read. Like, the shit he says is so wrong and easily debunked. And that's weird. Why are y'all calling this brother a historian who don't know any historical facts? Like, come on, y'all. This is a guy, right? He says he charges y'all up and sends his minions. He sends, I got this, y'all. Hold on real quick. He sends his minions, right, to come into y'all spaces and to harass black Africans, right? And say that y'all don't know black American history. But when you quiz these people, these minions on black American history, they don't know it. And he also doesn't know it. So first of all, anybody who endured the hardships
All
of slavery
Tethers can
deserves
do
to
is
be
lie and cry.
compensated.
All Tethers.
Shut the fuck up, Tariq. Listen to what she has to say, okay?
And also, it's all on video. This is all
Lying
on
and
YouTube.
crying.
He came into the Pan-African warlord space, right? And he came in there at night, and he literally said that we asked him questions about his rhetoric already, and that's why it's already being debunked, and he doesn't need to be asked the same questions again. He came in there and said Harriet Tubman would not be considered FBA because she's a fleer. He called Harriet Tubman a fleer, said that she fled. Understand, a resistance fighter like Harriet Tubman who fought against these crackers and freed her people who wanted to be free. He dismissed her history because he couldn't wrap his FBA fake ass rhetoric on there. And understand how FBA got started in the first place, right? It only got started because Yvette Carnell didn't want to split power with him. So he decided to take his thing and create something fake, right? Knowing that he's preying on the condition of black people to do so. That's his MO.
Okay, the pen and paper. Get your thoughts together, because right now he's not even hearing what you say. So let's just move on to the Sister Doza from Cameroon. Go ahead. Big shout out to Cameroon. Go ahead.
I got Tethers in here lying.
So I'm just going to say one more thing, because the thing is that the truth should be for the space and not for this liar, right? Of course he's not going to be listening to the truth. This is for the space. This is what you do. When someone comes into the black community, steals from the black community, and sit there and causes fissures between Africans and black Americans and derails the reparations movement, you pull that motherfucker up, you pin him on the wall, and y'all keep stomping on his fucking neck. And you use him as an example that anyone that the FBI and the government uses as an agent, again, this is how agents get treated. That's how you do it. You don't sit there and say, oh, he needs to listen to us. No, fuck him. Fuck him. He literally has a white mom who's been hustling and stealing from Haiti. He lets that cracker sit in his house comfortable while she continues to steal from black people. She's also an ex-fucking cop who she basically is a slave trader. And this dude has this cracker comfortable in his fucking house. So fuck him. He doesn't have shit to say to any black person. Not only that, he also said that white people can have access to reparations. Look, what kind of agent shit is that? It's supposed to be for black Americans, right? But he wants crackers to come in. Also, pull up his spaces where he talks to white supremacists and watch how he calls them yes sir for 2 hours while they call him every nigger jigger.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so
it's like the immigration office in here is chaos.
And see, that's all he got. He sounds like a whole ass cracker. He sounds like someone who sucked Ben Shapiro's dick. And that's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't hear that white supremacist in him? Fucking deep throat of white supremacy. He's a fucking weak ass bitch. And that's how the fuck you treat him. He already revealed himself for what he is. No self-respecting black man talks like that. Malcolm X already told us to watch out for these weak fucks like this. That these weak fucks come in here, they co-op movements. He literally, while we were at the height of police brutality uprisings, he was in his basement on a fucking microphone talking about how these protests don't work.
In your homeland. This is why you failed in your homeland with this.
She's a black American, by the way.
Hold on. I'm the motherfucker host, okay? In this bitch. So y'all need to fucking listen to me and what I have to say. We want some order. Order, okay? Let the sister speak with her hand up. Go ahead, Doza.
Hey, Kabas, wrap him up like you did, Sir Major. Tell that nigga don't drop the soap, too.
No. Go ahead.
Anyway, is this just going to be whiny, nervous breakdown?
Shut your ass up.
Why the fuck you hanging out with Sir Major Scammer, though? Scammer time.
If I hang out with Sir Major, just
tell me why.
Let's have some order, okay? Diosa, go ahead. Terry, get on fucking mute, okay? You're going to listen to Diosa. Thank you.
Don't fuck around and I steal your hyena, nigga. You keep playing games with me. Now, we're not going to have tether whining in here. I don't want to hear tether whining.
Listen to me, Tariq. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, Tariq.
Dr. Kaba, shut up and dribble.
Who?
Shut up and shoot. Yeah, shut up and dribble.
Anyway, I don't want to hear more tether whining. So my work is done here. I'm still doing what I do.
Go to weak ass space.
I know.
Shit.
Let me let you go ahead and get your Postmates orders in.
Wait a second. Let's shut up and dribble.
We love you, Tariq. Fuck these bitch ass niggas.
Don't burn the dough off.
Yeah, continue scamming all these dumbass niggas.
Tariq, can I ask you a question, please?
He ran away. He fled. Like with tether is.
Poor baby.